Hey, what is up? It's been the longest time since I've actually recorded a video. I think it's been like roughly 2 months or so. And I've had a lot of things going on, grand, cool, whatever, and then I just didn't film things for ages. And then I was like, right, let's get back into filming these videos. Today I'm going to be reacting to a cast album. I'm going to be reacting to Beetlejuice. Now, full disclosure, I have actually seen this video? I've actually seen this musical before, twice. I saw it in New York twice, saw the original cast twice. Had a fantastic time, I thought it was so much fun. And I have listened to the cast album several times, but I thought it'd be fun to just like react to Beetlejuice and what I like and what I dislike about the cast albums, to have a little bit of a Beetlejuice party. We're facing some technical difficulties. Why is my Spotify not working? Huh? Right, the opening number of the show is called Invisible. Da, da, da. I actually really like this opening number. I don't know why. I feel like it just starts off so slow and perfectly for this particular production. I don't know. Also, I feel like the show has to start with Liddy as opposed to Beetlejuice. I know people are like, oh, Beetlejuice is the main character or whatever, but I think it's just perfect the way it is right now. The whole being dead thing. Do, do, do. I also love this song, but I'm like, can we do some other songs for our public performances? I love this bit. Ready, set, not yet. Way back when. I just realized, way back when I was just 10, the later song, Creepy Old Guy. Did not realize that was the same start for the two of them. Is it David Perfect? What's his name again? That does the Eddie Perfect. Sorry, Eddie Perfect. Also, pause. Eddie Perfect as a composer, funny question for me because, or not question, but funny one for me because really disliked the score for King Kong. Like really disliked it, and then I saw Beetlejuice and it's arguably, I can't believe I'm saying this, arguably one of my favorite scores. It's just so fun and it kind of works perfectly for this particular show. And had you asked me a year ago before Beetlejuice went to Broadway, because I saw it like April, I saw it like a couple of weeks into it, after it opened, I was like, I actually was only going to see Beetlejuice because I heard it was like a fantastic set, great lighting design, and it was a fun show to see. I did not expect to fall in love with the show, so true fact. All being dead thing, point 2. This also was one of the first things I heard like promo wise for the show. And I remember hearing these kind of lyrics and I was like, doesn't sound great, but then everything works in the context of the show. I should not be doing this, I'm 25 years old. Dead Mom. I was at BroadwayCon last year and Sophia and Caruso sang the song at BroadwayCon, and I don't know if I actually attended this particular panel, but I remember hearing the song and I was like, oh, I don't know why this show didn't work for me before I saw it live. I just wasn't feeling it until I saw it live. But I really like the song. And lately I've been listening to the song a lot more than previously. Like I kind of used to always skip the song for some reason. I love that bit, you know, this bit here. Dun 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 dun. I love it. And in the stage production, she's like on the house, and the house is going upstage, and she's running downstage. Oh, right of their lives. Pause it 1 second. This is probably, I don't know why, one of my favorite songs on the show. I'm obsessed with this song. The lyrics are a bit weak. Like the lyric that was like, you wouldn't even frighten a fly or scare a seagull off a fry or whatever. And I'm like, really? Is that all we could come up with? But I guess it works in the context of the show. Harder, that's good. Someone you know. I think Rob McClure and Kerry Butler actually both sound fantastic as well in this song. Come on, drop your panties. I'm telling you lads, I love this song. Ready, set, reprise. Da 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 da. On this bitch. No reason. Oh, pause 1 second. Love this song. To date, in the last couple of years, where I've really been following like the Tony Awards, like I'd say I've been following the Tony Awards properly for like the last 7 years or so, and this is still for me the snub that hurts the most is Leslie Kritzer not getting nominated for Best Actress. Or she Best Supporting Actress, I can't remember which group she fell into, but featured actress, supporting actress, I don't care. Like, she was robbed of a nomination. She absolutely kills it as Delia. Just, sorry. I just really like this song. And this song could be pretty meh without a really good actress. Everything happens for a reason. And Leslie Kritzer just brings the song to a whole other level. Visible reprise on the roof. Sharif, funny bit in the show with this, with puppets, this during this song. Say My Name. This is also one of the first songs I heard promo-wise for the show, and this song has changed a lot from its initial the DC tryouts, where it was the initial like first version of it, because they did release a freshly recorded version of it. I remember hearing this, I was like, not mad about it. I kind of like that whole like, is it, I don't know, Egyptian kind of thing at the start, kind of like the orchestrations there, or whatever you call them. But I like that bit, but then I remember the lyrics just weren't really going anywhere for me. But I prefer this version so much more than what we had previously. Because you're so smart, stand up bro, I'll think about you a lot and let you know. Day O, the Banana Boat song. Pause. Again, one of my favourite lines in this show is in this song. Listen. Oh, I missed it, sorry. The way Leslie Kritzer says, business friends. Legit, one of my favourite lines of the whole show. Like, my god, this woman. I've been a fan of Leslie Kritzer since she was in Legally Blonde, which is like, what, 2008? Which is like 12 years ago. Because I'd seen the MTV production, I thought she was great in that. And then I saw her on this show and I'm like, I love her. Check my pay stubs, but oh, I just find this show so much fun. No, I'm a vegan! Girl Scout. Who sings this again? Oh, I know this one. Dana Steingold. I knew that actually. I like the song as well. This song for me is like pure musical theatre, like fun. And again, like it's this is the kind of musical theatre songs that I kind of love. Is these kind of fun, like traditional, old school musical theatre songs. Oh, sugar. Sorry, I went backwards. Haha. Do you know what? Fair play, Eddie Perfect, because I wasn't a fan of your King Kong score, but I'm a major, major fan of Beetlejuice. Like would I put Beetlejuice in my top 5? Maybe not my top 5 actually. Top 10 for sure, yes. And I've seen, like 80 plus West End Broadway musicals. And plays, sorry. Barbara 2.0. I'm a big fan of this song. Doo-doo. I really like the song. I think Kerry Butler kills it. And also, when she was in Mean Girls, I thought her like, my goodness, like 4 or 5 times in Mean Girls. And she was so underused in that show. But again, at the same time, like, you know what you're signing up for. You're playing the 3 female. I mean, they can't make those roles that she was in Mean Girls any bigger. But in this one now, she really gets to like shine and like show how fantastic her voice is. And her and Robert McClure were fantastic together. But yeah, girl can sing. What I Know Now. Initially I wasn't a big fan of this number, and some people love it, and I was like, not crazy about it. But she's very good in this, to be fair. She's fantastic. It's another fun number, and I love the dance break. I love the whole kind of like vibes of the song. Vibes of the song? What am I talking about? I love the song. Love the song. The first time Sophia and Kirsten really broke my heart. Like, honestly, like, I don't rarely get emotional, like crying if I see what. I'd never get upset watching a movie, or like, I get like flustered and bothered if I watch a musical, like The Prom would like really send me a particular way, and Miss Saigon would send me a particular way, like those kind of sad moments. But this song, the first time she sang it, like last April I saw the show. Sorry, when I saw her last April in the show, she completely just, she made me feel all the feels. That bit. I think it might be a little bit longer in the show, but forgot how much I love this. No, I was about to say I forgot how much I love this the soundtrack, but I actually haven't forgotten because I listen to it like every second day. Creepy old guy. I didn't like this song at first, and now I love it. I'm not going to sing because I can't sing the same as these kids. I love that bit. And here comes Leslie Kritzer again. Saggy old asses. Like, it's just the accent. Oh, I love Leslie Kritzer. Jumping line. I love this bit later on. The way they end the song, where I don't know. I'll tell you what bit I love. I'm not sure if this is the bit where she like rises or not. I actually can't remember what part she rises during this song. Also, I figured out the first time I saw the show how they do that, because I was very eagle-eyed. That is the end of the cast album. As I said before, I love that cast album. I think it's so much fun. What's going on with the production on Broadway and how they have to close? Right, so hear me out. Broadway is a business. This is what some people don't get. I understand Beetlejuice is a phenomenal show. It's so much fun and it brings so many people together. There's this huge fandom around it. But y'all got to realize that Broadway, the whole Broadway thing is a business. The Music Man was promised to go into the theatre, basically, pretty sure it was promised actually to go into the theatre for such a long time, and Beetlejuice wasn't doing well. So Beetlejuice was doing well, so when Beetlejuice was doing well, they allowed the Music Man to take over the theatre, or to take the theatre in the future. And then obviously Beetlejuice started to take off, started getting a real big fandom, blah blah blah. And now we're in a sticky situation where the Music Man is coming into the Winter Garden and Beetlejuice has to leave. And yes, it's extremely unfortunate, but you have to remember that at the end of the day, while Beetlejuice is doing fantastic and it's making lots of money, the Music Man is going to make so much more money again. Like, you're not going to have any producers be like, okay, we'll move the Music Man to the theatre, when for several months, longer, maybe a couple of years, they've been planning in advance of the Music Man going into the Winter Garden. They've been designing the set. So much technicality goes into this. So I'm not surprised Beetlejuice has to leave. It's so sad it has to leave, but I'm quite optimistic that even though it's leaving the Winter Garden, I don't think it's actually going to leave Broadway. I think they're going to move a different house, move a different theatre, and I think it's going to do better there. I know there's lots of people saying that, you know, they've heard that they're trying to downsize the show slightly so it can fit into a smaller house. Because set-wise, and you know, it's quite a big set. The house is very big on stage. They also have a lift in the floor. They got big puppets, all this kind of stuff. So they need a house that has a lot of space, both on stage and in the wings. And hopefully it gets to move to another theatre, because I know for sure I want to see Beetlejuice again. I love the soundtrack. I think there's some fantastic songs in there. It's so much fun. It's such an easy cast album to listen to. So if you get the opportunity, I would 100% recommend you go see the show before it closes, especially while it's in its current Broadway incarnation, the first production, because you're probably never going to have that particular production ever again. Maybe if it goes to the West End, it might have, you know, a similar production of size, whatever. But yeah, I recommend you go see the show. It's a great one. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for following. Be sure to follow me on social media, which I'll post somewhere down below, down here. And let me know your thoughts on the Beetlejuice cast album. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.